Ever wondered how to keep your superfoods fresh for longer? Let's introduce our character Annie, a health enthusiast who loves her superfoods but struggles with keeping them fresh. Meet Annie. She's a kale-crunching, blueberry-blending, chia-sprinkling kind of gal. She's the queen of quinoa, a fan of flax seeds, and she can't get enough of goji berries. But there's a wrinkle in her wellness routine. That's right, freshness, or rather, a lack thereof. You see, Annie's superfoods have a super short shelf life. One day, she's sipping on a smoothie with the freshest of ingredients, and the next, she's faced with a fridge full of wilted greens and mushy berries. It's a real superfood. And it's not just about the taste. Annie's wallet is feeling the weight of wasted produce. It's like she's tossing dollar bills into the compost bin along with those spoiled spinach leaves. So, let's join Annie on her journey to discover the secret to keeping her superfoods fresh. And we want to hear from you too. If you tried Annie's method and it worked for you, let us know in the comments below. Or if you've discovered a different method for keeping your superfoods fresh, don't hesitate to share it with us. Your knowledge could help others in our community. So comment and share your experiences now. Annie starts her day with a wilted bunch of spinach and a sigh. She decides it's time to find a solution. So, with a determined glint in her eyes, she dives headfirst into the world of superfood preservation. Annie's laptop becomes her best companion. Her fingers dance on the keyboard as she scours the internet for answers. She reads blog after blog, article after article, her eyes scanning each line faster than a supermarket barcode scanner. She then decides to take it up a notch and watches video tutorials, her eyes glued to the screen like a child watching cartoons on a Saturday morning. She even schedules a consultation with a dietitian, who she bombards with questions, making the dietitian feel like they're on a game show with Annie as the relentless host. This journey is not without its struggles, but like a true warrior, she perseveres, armed with a sense of humor that keeps her spirits high. Annie, now armed with knowledge, is ready to tackle her superfood dilemma. With newfound knowledge, Annie begins her experiment. She starts with her favorite superfood, spinach. Our dear Annie, armed with her spinach, is ready to launch her superfood-saving mission. She slips her spinach into a plastic bag, but not before placing a paper towel with it. You see, the towel absorbs the excess moisture, which otherwise would have turned the leaves into a soggy, unappetizing mess. It's like giving the spinach a comfy, dry blanket to snuggle in. Next, she tucks the bagged spinach into the crisper drawer of her fridge. Why, you ask? Well, the crisper drawer is like the VIP lounge for veggies. It keeps the temperature and humidity just right, ensuring the spinach stays fresh and crisp, ready to grace your salads and smoothies anytime. Annie's done her part, and now it's a waiting game. She closes the fridge door, her heart filled with hope and a dash of suspense. Annie watches with bated breath. Will her spinach stay fresh? A week later, Annie opens her fridge. The spinach is still fresh. Her experiment worked. It's like Christmas morning, except instead of presents under a tree, it's spinach in a fridge. Who knew leafy greens could bring so much joy? Annie, feeling like a food scientist, applies the same methods to her other superfoods. The blueberries, the kale, the quinoa, they all get the Annie treatment. She waits, she watches, she wonders. The days tick by, but the freshness doesn't. It's like each superfood had a little sip of the fountain of youth. There's a new spring in Annie's step. She's no longer a mere mortal navigating the supermarket aisles. She's Annie, the keeper of freshness. Her friends start wondering if she's found the secret to eternal life. But no, it's just the secret to keeping superfoods fresh and saving some dough. Annie can't believe it. Her superfoods are staying fresh and she's saving money. Annie's journey has been a success. She's learned how to keep her superfoods fresh and she's saving money. Just to jog your memory, Annie was once like many of us, struggling to keep her superfoods from wilting before she could enjoy them. But she didn't just sit back and let her hard-earned money go to waste. No, she became a superfood superhero. She discovered that by storing her superfoods correctly, she could extend their freshness. For instance, she found that storing her berries in a glass container with a paper towel, instead of the plastic they came in, kept them fresher for longer. And who could forget the banana bunch break? By separating her bananas, she slowed down their ripening process. These simple yet effective strategies have not only helped Annie save her superfoods but also her wallet. So the next time you find yourself with wilted spinach, remember Annie's story. And remember, keeping your superfoods fresh is easier than you think.